Guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp of the Limp, and we're back with the very close to ending of Combat with the exclamation point by Compass Games. We're going to jump right back into where we left off. We are at the third impulse of the fourth turn. So I was actually thinking I wasn't going to play all the way through, but we're so close to the end of the scenario that we're going to do it anyway, because screw it. I've had fun with this game. It was a little bit of a rocky start, learning and making sure I'm hitting all the high points. But I've genuinely had fun with this one, so we're going to play it out. Screw it. All right, so with the third impulse, remember, when we're looking at our orders, we're looking at that. Come on, zoom in. There we go. Third number. We start with, that's so funny. Abel, Baker, Charlie, and then red, blue is the order for this this turn, or this round. So Abel is down here. Okay, so that's Charlie, Abel, and Baker over here, I believe. Or no, one of the Bakers is over here. Okay, so this is Abel. And one of my Bakers ended up, how the hell did he get way over here? Oh, well, screw it. All right, so Abel's got to move. Now, where was I going with this fella here? We've got 2 more movement points on him. So I guess 1, 2 to get to there. So he can head towards the end. He is my medic. Oops, and he got stuck to me. And hopefully he can get maybe a healing action going on that fella, because he's close to dead. That counter's got a little something sticky on it. My kids must have been in here when I wasn't looking. All right, so got him. We'll do one more there. All right, and this guy's sprinting, which means he's got 4 movement points left, so we'll go 1, 2. Sorry, I had something sticky on my thumb, I think, from feeding the kids breakfast this morning, and it was causing the counters to stick to my finger. All right, so 1, 2 there, and his last impulse, he's going to be moving right into this little nook behind the building so he can jump in there later. All right, so that's Abel. Baker, he's got 2 movement points left, so he's going to end up there. So we'll go 1, and these guys are doing the same thing, which means they're going to have to end up over here somewhere to get close to this building. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, and yeah, he'll go 3, 4, 3, 4. So the farthest back he'll be there. So yeah, I could have them evade, both of them evade, to get up into this building on the final turn. So I'll be able to get a good chunk of my guys into the actual goal. So that'll work. All right, so that leaves them. And now we've got Charlie. We're going to, evade up here. All right. Now that actually makes him a target for the blue guy over there, because he is in this building. And this fella, he's been doing suppressive fire, rapid suppressive fire. He does have low ammo. And the thing of it is, with his bad wound, he will now only actually suppress anyone if he rolls a 0. So screw it. Let's roll for him. He's almost dead anyway, so I might as well try to get something going with him. Yeah, all those negatives are really just hurting him at this point. Oh, so bad. All right. But yeah, we got the -2 there, the -3 here, so we're looking for a 0. I'm going to roll it all 3 times for his grease gun, hoping to potentially hit a 0. If I hit a 9, he's going to be out of ammo anyway, so screw it. Oh, sorry. Bumped my little tripod. 3, nope. Come on. 4, nope. Come on, give me a 0. Always bet on black. 7, no. If it wasn't for the wound, I would have got another suppression going, because he had done some good suppressive work there, but yeah. So maybe he'll just be a target for them to shoot at, because that sniper's definitely going to go for him. All right, red is down here, but he's got a hide order, so we don't have to worry about him. So that means we've just got these blue fellas left. Let me put this in the best position. All right, third impulse, which means he's not doing anything. They're actually all not doing anything on this this third impulse because they've all got 0 for it. He's going to move into that corner on the 4th. He'll take another shot, and he'll take another shot. So yeah, that finishes that third impulse. Let's roll over to the 4th. All right, now we're getting our guys real close to the woundings. When they get over here, and they'll be in direct line of fire. God, if I had taken out that sniper, it would have been so good. But honestly, he's been the only one that's actually really caused me a problem. Their lower level troops really haven't caused me any problems. And there's only 2 snipers in there. There's one blue and there's one red in the cup that I could draw. So considering how many dummy counters I drew versus how many snipers I drew, yeah, I really can't complain. I got a relatively easy scenario as far as the random draws were concerned. All right, so we'll finish out with Abel here. We know he's going to evade up. We'll put him into these woods. And I know Baker's moving up there, so screw it. We'll go ahead and move him out of the way so I don't have to move those counters. I'm doing it out of order just so I don't have to move counters later. I'll move him over to there. Ding, ding. With this one. All right, so that's all Abel. Baker there already completed his move. And go 1, 2, 1, 2. These guys will be sprinting in, or evading in, rather, on their last turn. I would sprint them into here, but it would cause a duck back order. They'll get farther going this way with a sprint. So Charlie. So yeah, I might as well go ahead and put him in the gold building. Yeah, we'll go right there. I've got 2 guys in the gold building, and he hasn't been spotted. I should have done a spotting check when I activated those guys previously. So we'll give them a spotting check here in just a sec, because these 2 did have line of sight over there into that building, so they would have got a spotting check. I'll give them an extra couple of spotting checks there. And now that he's there, these 2 don't, but the sniper does have a line of sight to this building. So he'll be doing a spotting check as well, attempting to spot him. So, all right, let's finish this up. Let me make sure I don't forget anything. We've got 1 Charlie left. He's going to take his 0 shots, hoping for the best. But when we get to the enemy, I've got to remember I got to do a couple of spotting checks for there and then for this turn, because I did forget that on the previous turn, the spotting checks they would have gotten had they, or when they activated. So they are going to get those, and that would have determined whether or not they'll be able to easily see him. But that will determine on who he's shooting, because these guys are closer and in the objective hex. So the sniper is not going to take a shot down here if he can potentially go after these guys. All right, so let's roll for my suppressive guy, trying to suppress that sniper. He's the one I'm really worried about. Still 2. Oh, so many that would have hit had it not been for that damn bad wound. 1. No. Come on. 2, 1, 0. Come on. You want that 0. You can feel the 0 coming. No. I saw the rounded part there for a second, and I was like, yes, 0. But no. So yeah, he's pretty well. He's done. I don't think he's going to accomplish much else. I mean, I'll try to suppress with him on the next round just to see what happens. If I can have him survive, but we'll have to see. All right. Now red not activating, so it is going to be blue activating. Let's actually move this right here. Now, like I said, they would have gotten spotting checks right here. Actually, he would have got a spotting check. Come on, pull over. Yeah, he would have got a spotting check there. So we'll give them 2 spotting checks for that previous round that they should have had on him. And then they've got spotting checks for this round. But if I do a spotting check with him, well, no, he could still take the shot here, because he does have enemies in line of sight that are spotted. So it's potentially trying to spot these guys. So they effectively have like 5 spotting chances. All right, so evading and in a building is unfortunately only -1 for a spotting check. That is okay. I mean, Evading is just their basic move, so the word doesn't really work well. It's not like a sneak. So, but still, a -1 does help. So they both have a skill or a troop quality of 4. So that means either one of those guys get a 3 or under. They would have spotted him on the previous turn. So that's what we're doing. First is these two trying to spot him for the previous turn. All right, white die. They don't get the black die. They get the white die. 4. Oh, that thing just tilted over. It almost came up 0. I was getting ready to be pissed. All right, come on. Miss it again. Miss it again. Miss it again. Give me another 4, baby. No! They got it. Son of a... Damn, how many times did I want to roll that? All right, so Charlie did get spotted previous turn, which means he moved here, so they don't have to worry about that. But they do have one spotting check left. Okay. Yeah, this is right down the line. Actually, yeah, that's right down the line. So we're going to give him the spot as well on this second guy. So his morale's down. So that brings him down to a 4 because of his morale with a -1 because he's also evading. So they're both looking for 3. They're attempting to spot this last guy over here. 3 or under. And what was that? Was that a 2? Good God. Maybe I should give them the black die. All right. Both of them got spotted. Now this is going to change their firing order. He's going to sneak into here. He's kind of pressed up against that little wall, aiming down. And these two dummies have shots left to take. So he's in a building. His closest target's actually going to be right here. So he's going to take the shot here, which is actually... That's a pretty good shot because he's got a true quality of 6. And decent weapon skill as well. So that's a good shot to take. And I think we'll give him the same shot because that's also the closest target. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Both of them aiming down there. Let's eyeball their weapon. They're both using that. Nope. They would have to use 2 or 3 hexes. So no modifier for range. Let's see. Evading and in a building. All right, so this is actually good. This -3 for him. So that's really, really good for this guy. It's really going to hurt them, which means he only hits on a 0. And with him down to a 4, he's going to hit on a 0 or 1. So hard shots for both of them. And if I have these guys hide as their next orders, it brings it down to a 5, right? So a -5. They wouldn't even be able to be hit. It would have to go through that whole there's always a chance type thing going on for them. So yeah, they're in a good position. I'll have both of them hide next time. But yeah, we'll shoot with the sniper first. He's only going to hit on a 0 or a 1, and then we'll have this guy shoot. He's only going to hit on a 0. And this time I'm giving him black because black hasn't been lucky for me, but watch it be lucky for them. White was lucky. All right, first shot is sniper. Do not hit him. Do not hit him. Do not hit him. No! No! And we're going to bump him up too. Look at this. He's going to cautious. And he got hit. And we're going to have to make a wounded morale check. Oh, son of a butt monkey. All right, this is bad. This is bad juju right here. He's going to have a better chance to plink my guys out there. You SOB. All right, let's roll real quick, see what he's going to have. Come on, give me a 0 here for this wounded morale check. Come on. 5, which is going to be 2 morale levels. Yeah, I was going to be hiding with him next round anyway. So he is going from normal to shaken. This is no bueno. Okay, and that's from the first shot. Damn. Enemies coming out swinging here at the end. All right, last guy only going to hit on a 0. Do not hit me, you little SOB. Come on, no 0. Oh, God, look at that one. I was like, please don't hit me again. No, don't pick him off. All right, and I got to draw a card for him. All right, grab a card, flip card over, no KIA, close call. Good shit. But this does require another morale check. All right, so and this isn't a wounded morale check. This is just a morale check. So not as hard to complete. All right, come on. 1, which is actually going to be a pass. That's going to be no effect. I would have to have a 0 for that to go up. Damn. I was hoping I might get a 0 on that and bump him back up 1. But okay, I'll take the close call. All right, so that actually finishes out our 4th impulse. And since we have a little bit of time left, I think I'm going to prep us for the next round. So we'll just be able to play it out real quick, see what happens, and go from there. Do this real quick because I already know what orders I'm going to do. So like I said, we're doing this a touch out of order, but I'm going to go over to the left and set up the initiative track for the next turn. These guys are going to be evading. This guy's going to be evading. They're all going to evade into the building. Same with these two. They're going to evade into the building, which means the others are just going to hide, and put Shaken back on you. And he's going to hide as well. Just try to keep his head down. Take that suppressive fire off of him because that's not going to do us any good. He's down for the count. He's hurt pretty bad. So we'll just have him keep his head down, try to survive the match. And this way I'm jamming everyone into the church, seeing what kind of points I can get, because I know I get more points for having people in there. Here's the thing, though. I'm not 100% certain, and I'm going to read over the rules, but if you guys know, feel free to put it down below. What happens when the enemy shoots at a stack of my guys? With this game, you can't hit more than 1, I don't believe. So they'd have to pick one, just roll 1 at random, something like that. I'm going to read over the errata again just to see, but I didn't see it in my first check on what happens if there's a stack of guys taking fire. So if you know that, Ross, if you happen to see this part of the video, please put that down below. Otherwise, I might just email you and find out. All right, so that takes care of the orders I'm going to place down. All these guys evading, going in the building. These 2 dummies hiding just to keep their heads down. Like I said, it's going to make it to where they're very hard to hit. And with his morale being down, hiding is good for him. Hiding in a building, that's -5 modifier. It makes it impossible for them almost to hit. Yeah, so I was just eyeballing the points. If I can get all these guys into that building and they all survive, that's 3 points per guy. So what is that? 7 guys, that's 21 points. 21 points actually puts us at superb victory. Yeah, superb victory. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. And that's just if I can get them all in there and survive, right? So with this guy already wounded, or not wounded, but lowered morale, with him hiding, he's almost impossible to hit. They'll definitely be shooting at the guys who are evading, but evading in a building is -3, so that's still going to make it hard to hit. The sniper's going to have the best chance, and there's only 1. And the most that he can fire is twice with his aim fire with his slow weapon. So yeah, not a whole lot of chance for them to actually kill my guys off. All right, and like I said, we're going to go ahead and run through this part real quick. We'll put this back, turn 5, and I'll draw my 1 card just to see what my initiative is going to be. Come on, good initiatives. Abel's going to be the last, you SOBs. All right, so we'll do that, and then we will draw a card here for each. Red, 3, and 89 for blue. Well, that's good because red's nothing. They've got 1 wounded, bad morale character on the board. All right, so for morale, it's going to be Charlie first, or initiative rather. Then, wait, no, red. I'm not even thinking of them being in the game at this point. Then Charlie, then Baker, then blue, then Abel, and we're set. Okay, perfect. Now when we pick up, we'll be able to jump right into, and look at what was on this card. Look, man, KIA. That was the next card on the top of the deck. So instead of a morale check, could have been dead character, which would have been bad juju. All right, yeah, perfect. This way we'll be able to run out the last turn of the game. I'm hoping it'll go fairly quickly since most of it's movement, and I don't think I'm taking any shots. So the only shots that are going to happen in this game, or the last turn rather, is just going to be them trying to pick off my guys in the building if they get that order. I see no reason why the sniper wouldn't get it, but it's yet to be determined. So these two guys are in cover. This one's not. He's out in the middle. Actually, I remember I read that order wrong for him anyway during his turn. But, I mean, he took some shots, did some stuff. So these two will be firing down at whoever's in this top hex. That's the closest. I could meta this, and that would be bad. But they're still going to take the shot at the person they have the best chance of hitting. Him, he's only going to be able to hit whoever is in this hex because he doesn't have line of sight to this hex. Sniper does. So I can send the rest of these guys over into this hex and leave only one target here that's hiding, which makes it almost impossible for them to hit. So that's kind of cheesing it. That might end up being what I'm doing. But I'll have to check it as far as what happens with a stack of units, because I don't think it's appropriate like you see in other war games where if you have a stack of units and they take fire in their hex, everyone's affected. One sniper is not going to Deadpool this shit and put a bullet through multiple guys' heads. It's just not going to happen. So he's only going to be able to hit one character. So it'll be one of these that evades in there, but it's just a little bit farther away, a little bit more difficult of a shot, makes it to where this guy's not as much of a threat. So I might have to cheat this a little bit. Game it. We'll see. Actually, I shouldn't say cheat. Metagame it is a better way of saying it. But you guys stay tuned. We're going to try to do one more video in the series if I can play through it quickly. Get this finished out and then do some final thoughts about the game. All right, that's going to be it for this one. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next one.